Let's see. Peace unto you, Israel. Peace unto you. This is a new yes from Israel. We were on the island too. Today's video, I told a couple of you I was going to do it like 2 hours ago, but I got an email from somebody, from one of the subscribers, asking me, can I make a video about this question? So I knew how on deck. So, I told Anuya and a few other people that, I'm going to do a video, Young King on deck. I told Anuya and Young King that, I'm going to do a video about 7, 8 o'clock at night or something like that. And it's already what time? 10:13. What can I say? What can I say? As I'm writing it, somebody emailed me, another subscriber. They asked, well, could you make a video about this other topic? So I said, you know what? While I make this video, I'll just throw a little bit of that in, and I kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So the video is called When We All the Way Up, or All the Way Up. Fat Joe did a song, We All the Way Up. I ain't copying off of that song. That just thought came to my head before that Fat Joe song, All the Way Up, came in my head. You know what I'm saying? All the way up. When we all the way up. All right, you know what we do. We wait a few minutes, give a few people a few minutes to get in the room. We should still finish around a good time because it's only 10, 14. You know what I'm going to do? Why? You greet the people when they come in the room. I got to put the computer plug in and an extension just in case I run out and then the video just goes off. And I want it to be saved, so I'm going to do that now because I see the battery it's like almost halfway, all the way up. See, I'm going to put this on so that we won't get disconnected. The internet in the Dominican Republic all over, it was acting funny. It was like out. WhatsApp was out. You can call people and they won't respond back. So it made some problemas. All the way up. As said, I'm back. What's that crazy guy that's trying to kill everybody? That number 6 trying to kill everybody. He says, I'm back. All right, so we only got 2 in the room. We're at 4 minutes right now. Just wait a little bit. And if it's only us 3, we're going to be all the way up in just a little bit. All the way up. Cain. And I would figure that, people should be up. Yeah, the Tanakh is beautiful. Beautiful. Mwah. We're not so beautiful, but the Tanakh is beautiful. And you're going to see it in this video when we all the way up. Almost 5 minutes. Wow. I'm surprising. We're doing it around a time where people still should be up. I know some people go to bed very early, but what are we gonna do when we all the way up? 5 minutes. We're at 5 minutes already. I think we're gonna give them to six and a half minutes, and then we'll just roll with us. And I want to say this video, we all the way up, is it, it has been inspired by the young king. He sent me something, I think a day ago or today. I'm not sure because I get a lot of stuff sent to me. And he sent me this thing, little video clip. And when I saw it, the video came, we all the way up. So, I think we're gonna rock and roll, just us. TVET, I'm glad you made it in the room. It's 6 minutes and 10. I didn't really want to start because I know when I start, as soon as I get in it, then everybody, Alejandro on deck. We all the way up. All right, and New Year, Young King, you on deck first. TVET and Alejandro is second on deck. It's 6:33. Let's just try to hold on just a teeny bit longer. Just a teeny bit longer so I don't have to start this video again. We all the way up. Had my first on the new job with the sixes. Had to behave. Yeah, you better behave. Well, in your head, just six. When you're doodling, a piece of paper, just write 6 on a piece of paper or something. They be like, why are you writing that? Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it now. Don't worry about it right now. Later. I'll tell you later. You can just tell them, I'll tell you later. So hopefully your job day was, it could be but so good because when you're around all the sixes, they could drive your ass crazy. They drove me crazy when I was working. Drove me absolutely crazy. Calmness, right? Yeah, New Year, you remember that predator mode. You got to be in predator mode. Remember I showed you that video with that number 6, and he was in the grass, and that big silverback came, and he just stood still. And then the gorilla, he's used to everybody panicking and running so he could smash him, but he just stayed there like that. And then when the big gorilla, and he didn't budge. The gorilla in his 5-strand. The gorilla's 4-strand. Caesar the chimp is 5-strand. The 4-strand Megadon gorilla said, "Hey, this guy ain't run or budge. He may whoop my ass. Let me back up and look at him sideways." So we got to be like that. We got to be calm. When you're on traffic and the highway, they go, "Fuck you, man." You just say, "I'm sorry. Okay, no problem." That'll drive them crazy because they want you to react too, like, "Ah!" No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll watch my step next time. And the kingdom will smash you. But right now, I'll just take it easy. I'm sorry I inconvenienced you. He just blow their mind and stuff. All right, listen, we're going to start because it's 8:46. Alejandro, now we got 4 on deck. I am excited because we got 4 on deck, right? Yeah, I'm practicing calmness. Listen, I'm actually practicing to be calm. Somebody's going, "Hey, man, but you just do that." I'm like, "No, I'm sorry." And they'd be like, because they want that reaction, and I don't want to give it to them. Peace. I'm sorry. I'm eating a leaf. They're going, fuck you, nigga. I'll buy that. All right, listen. We all the way up. Let's start. I did give a lot of people a lot of time to come in. I'm happy I have you 4 stormtroopers on deck. I want to tell you that this video was inspired by Young King. Young King, I got him on WhatsApp. If any of you guys want to be on my WhatsApp, and shoot me things or tell me things or ask me some things or whatever, you know, Anuya put my email in this live stream for them and whatever. You know, if you ever need to contact me off YouTube, you don't want to reveal your comment on the thing, just shoot me a thing on WhatsApp. But you send me the email and I'll send you my Dominican number. Anuya, put my email. Do you remember? Answer is at Sinai at Hotmail. Yes. Listen, all true Torah and Tanakh Israelites are not just my friend, they're my brothers and sisters. And listen, the reason why I even came on a little later today was because all praises to the Most High Creator. On deck, Kindred Robinson. Yeah, you're late. You're late. I waited. Listen, I'm probably waiting just for you. It's already 11 minutes, and I didn't start the video because I was waiting for people to come on deck to watch, to hear this video that I feel is inspired by the Most High, ignited by Young King, because he sent me a little video clip. I'm gonna share it with you, which made this video. So, Anuya, if you can put my email, put my email in now, and then before it closes, say this is Anu Yeshurun Israel's email. So if you ever need to, say something or have a question or whatever, you could shoot me an email. You don't have to put it even on the comments and whatever. Kendrick, it's great to have you on deck. When we all the way up, that's the video. We are definitely going to start now. We're almost at 12 minutes. I have been a trooper because I'm trying to stay calm. Yo, these niggas is take so long to get on the live stream. It's already 12 minutes already. But I ain't doing that. I'm doing, I'll wait for them. No problem. And I have very patient subscribers on deck. They're not anxious and they don't have ADD. They're not eating their nails. They're not getting mad because I haven't started the great video that the Most High inspired when we all the way up. They're good. So anyway, it's real. It's real, nigga. All right, listen, let me show you what Young King sent me. And I've been to this place. And listen, a lot of my videos are scripted, but they're scripted with my notes. Because I make my videos my notes because I study. That's what I study. I study my videos. And I don't want to forget. Like in the beginning, a couple years ago when I made videos, I would do it just all unscripted, just go, blah, blah, blah. And then when I close the video, then I say, oh, I should have said this. Oh, I forgot to say that. So I don't like to do that. So I usually write it. This is written, but it's not all written. It's just like outlined. But anyway, let me get to Young King. All right. I'm gonna have to go back to bed for work. Okay. Somebody sent me a thing. Tell me they're going back to work. Okay. Now let's get to Young King. I'm gonna show you. Now I've been to this place. I've been to Mexico when we all the way up. I've been to Mexico. Let me turn this fan off because I want you to hear what this guy says. And then we'll start the video. I think it's right here. When we all the way up. Okay. Boom. Yep. Here it is. This is what Young King sent me. All right.
The normal echo. Now please join me to the front of the steps. And when the sound of the clapping touches the steps according to the speed of the sound, that frequency, you will travel in the chamber. Yeah. But when it comes out, it will be equal to the song of a bird. still don't know how to do that or how they did that, and we say we have.
Are you kidding me? That's shocking.
The sound of the temple and the bird is already in computers and sonograms to check the frequencies, and the two of them, they're equal. But if I make a clapping here,
Listen again.
after my clapping, you will hear the normal echo. Now please join me to the front of the steps. And when the sound of the clapping touches the steps according to the speed of the sound, that frequency, you will travel in the chamber.
Yeah.
But when it comes out, it will be equal to the song of a bird. And we still don't know how to do that or how they did that, and we say we have.
Are you kidding me? That's shocking.
The sound of the temple and the bird is already in computers and sonograms to check the frequencies, and the two of them, they're equal.
So listen, what Young King, now I was there. I don't know if that was Tulum or Chichen Itza, whatever. I've been to Mexico, and I saw them beautiful pyramids. But I was a Christian back then. That was a long time ago. I was a Christian. You've been to Tulum. You've seen it too, TVET. It's very nice. It's very hot. It's hot here too. But, you know, I wanted to move to Mexico. But, you know, they got a lot of those gangs and all that shit. I don't want to be around that. So anyway, you know, I went there and I saw that stuff. They didn't show me that. And then you hear a bird. Listen, see how high tech that is? But see, the problem is, not you guys here on this live stream, but you people that are going to be watching this video, and you YouTube monitors, you're going to be watching this video too. As soon as it uploads, you're going to be watching it. So I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to people on the live stream. I'm talking to you, heathen or number 6, demon 6, sunburn 6, hairy 6, caveman 6, whatever I choose to designate you. You think that narrator, that post Mexicano, it's our people. We still can't even figure it out today with the frequencies and how they constructed this pyramid and all the pyramids. We're clapping outside, and the clap frequency is going up and into the chamber, and then it's going to send a different sound out. That's high technology, but a long time from a long time ago. And he's trying to say our people are great and whatever. Wow, we can't even reproduce that today and all that. They were high tech. That's why I've named this video "When We All the Way Up," because we were all the way up when we fearing the Most High and keeping His commandment. What the number 6s, the heathens, the apex heathens have done, they taught the world post-Columbus education. They did it purposely. So you, Israelite, physical Israelite, that suffers the curses of Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26, you will never know who you are. You'll keep thinking you're an African, even though in their own books, Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, it tells you him, because they call us Ham. Oh, you're Ham. You got the curses on you. No, we don't. Yes, we have the curses of Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26. We don't have those Noah son curses because we ain't Ham. And they even know. The real rich elite and the super demon scholars, they know. It's Ham. One of the youngest sons of Noah, probably lived 96 years before the flood, one of 8 to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, but not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, the Libyans, the Canaanites, etc. They tell you, but they know you ain't reading. They know you. They know you ain't gonna, hold on. They know, hold on. They know that they know that you will never open this Bible dictionary. Zondervan Compact. Zondervan is a publishing company. They make Bible dictionaries, encyclopedias, etc., etc. They know you'll never read the definition of ham on page 214. You'll never read it. That's why you keep calling yourself African. You believe the Boule Negroes that they put as our leaders. They're never my leaders, but as your leaders. Yes, the Black Caucus. We're Black. We're African. Jesse Jackson. No, we're not. We're Shemitic Hebrews. Just like a Caucasian Russian is different from a Caucasian French guy. A Caucasian French guy is different from a Caucasian Italian guy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They're the same but different. We're different from them. We're not them. They wanted us to be them so that we can't say that we're the Israelites, that we would never wake up. So the intent was, let's teach only post-Columbus. So that guy that was narrating, he's a modern, he's a post-Columbus descendant. Those are not the original people, just like in the fake amusement park, Dusty amusement park over there in Israel, that fake Middle East, they are imposters. These Mexicans that you see, these Native Americans, North American, South American, Peruvian, Brazilian, Puerto Rican, Dominican, El Salvadorian, whole Western Hemisphere, those are all Negro people. That's pre-Columbus, before Columbus put his stinking number 6 paws all around this Western Hemisphere. He was searching for the Indias. This is India Superior, Asia, India. That's where you get the Asiatic black man from. They lie. Thing is that your problem is you don't know you have an enemy. You don't know his true nature, which the scriptures tell you his true nature. He's a demon. And what do demons do? Do a lot of bad stuff and lie all the time. It surges in their blood if they got blood. So they're going to show you pictures, all the books that school books, they own all the companies. They're going to put photos of $5 Indians with Caucasian phenotype hair and face. Mexicans and the Eskimos and all these people, they have the post-Asian Mongoloid eye structure, face structure, hair structure, along with the Spaniards and Portuguese. They like bred them. They let them breed, and now they say, okay, we got a replacement for these niggas, these pre-Columbus niggas. And we're going to put them all over, and then we're going to write in all our books and periodicals that these are the Indians. When Columbus came, we saw them. No, you didn't. You saw this color. You saw this color. That's what you saw. Gotta hide it. Gotta hide it. He's Indian. Trump even said, he says, they don't look like an Indian to me. You ain't telling the truth right in front of you. They're not. But you are just so, you are, that Matrix movie is correct. You niggas is in the Matrix. And you'll stay in the Matrix because you don't want to study and read. You want to just be spoon-fed all the garbage lies from the number 6s, from their education system. You don't want to do the research on your own. That's why you don't know. I'm here to assist some of you, a small remnant of you. The other ones, you can go the way of the volcano. Go that way. It's that way. Go. I got no time for that. So that video I showed you, and that high tech from a long time ago. They know about frequencies. They know all this stuff. And I'm going to tell you why in this video, why they know all this stuff. When we all the way up. We ain't all the way up. We were all the way up at few segments of time in history. Very few. And not for long durations. Because you're too busy admiring the number sixes, wanting to be like the number sixes, wanting to follow the number sixes. And for those that are watching, number sixes are the 6-strand series of DNA in all the heathens. It's all the other nations of people, and then there's the Israelites, which are the Negroes that have been scattered to the 4 corners. The Negroes got 9 strands of DNA. Don't say, well, I see all the scientists. Most of the scientists are Caucasian and whatever. Listen, when your mother went to the hospital, to have you, the demon 6 doctor and nurses told your mother, yo, baby just came out. You know, there's a lot of shit out here. We got to give them 12 vaccinations immediately. That's what's going on. Niggas is so out of the loop. We got to dumb these niggas down with mercury and lead and arsenic and whatever. Throw that into the vial. What's occurred? And then when their little 6s come out, oh, don't give them that vaccine. That's for the darkies. Give them that one. Listen, nigga, you don't know who you're dealing with. Because they know that we all the way up when we in the script. When we're obeying, we all the way up. We can make that type of pyramid where we go, and then but tweet, come back because we all the way up. We got it all. They're the devil. You've been bad, Israelite. Moses said, I'm going to put the worst of the heathens to possess your houses in Ezekiel 7. And he did exactly that. That's going to try to dumb your ass down as soon as you out of your mother's between her legs. Give them the facts. A little like, and then later, when you sit in school, I can't figure out that math problem. What the fuck? I'm telling you, that's what occurred. When will you get into the loop? Because they know that we'll be all the way up. Their whole premise is not to have you be all the way up. That's how they're going to be over top of you, by keeping you all the way down. But we know that we are all the way up when we walk in his law. I was amazed when I saw that. Not that I didn't see it. I was standing in front of that thing many years ago, just like TVET in Tulum. I rented a car from my hotel in Mexico, and I went to Tulum. And it was so hot. I walked up some of the steps, like, okay, it was too hot. I came back down. When we all the way up, if we remain all the way up, yo, you don't know the things that we could do. And you know already, I'm not going to say I know totally, because I ain't saying to people on the live stream, but you other people, you probably don't know. A lot of the most sophisticated inventions in this world today has been made by Negro type people, not them. They stole a lot of shit. That's what she don't understand. And the Most High has allowed them to get away with it, and for you to believe that they did it. It's one of the curses. Part of the curses. But their job is to prevent you from being all the way up. They did a great job. Number 6, you YouTube observers, when you're going to watch this video, I give a little tap hand to your demon 6 people. Figured out, yo, we're going to tap them all as soon as they come out of their mother's Boom. Tap them with a miracle liquid. And with the rattles, and little babies looking at it, and parents looking at it, I'm like, yo, something wrong with that. Oh my God. It's funny, but it's true. It's funny, but it's true. When we all the way up. Proverbs 28:5. Proverbs 28:5. Evil men cannot discern the judgments, but those who seek the Lord discern all things. Discern means understand all things. So when the Israelites, that's why Moses, King David, Joshua, Caleb, Prophet Samuel, Elijah, Elisha, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, the 12 minor prophets, they were all the way up. Even though other people were sinning, they were all the way up. And they could do all these type of things that the regular number sixes can't do. That's why we always surpass them when we all the way up. How do you become all the way up? Evil men cannot discern the judgments, but those who seek the Most High discern, understand all things. You understand what the Most High requires of you in Deuteronomy 10. That is the new covenant, not in that fake epistle letter, New Testament demonic book, Hebrews 8:6-8. Finding fault with them and all that. And the new covenant, get out of here. The new covenant is Deuteronomy 10, right in the law. You don't know the script. What is required of you? To reverence the Most High, to walk only in his ways, to love him with all your heart, soul, and mind, to fear him and keep his commandments, etc., etc. And then you will have mercy. That's when you all the way up. Deuteronomy 6:25, for it to be your righteousness if you keep and observe to do all his statutes, judgments. That's when you all the way up. Ecclesiastes 12:13, for the conclusion of the whole matter, the sole purpose of man is to fear the Most High and keep his commandments. That's when you are all the way up. And Israel hasn't been all the way up. They haven't been all the way up. They've been all the way down and in the middle. Lukewarm, feet on both sides, mind all over the place. You ain't all the way up. So you can't do that. They got that heathen in Mexico, Black Society. Watch the video when I upload it. You'll see what I missed. That post-Columbus Mexican thinking that his people did. Your people are number 6. You're one higher than a chimpanzee. He got 5 series of DNA. All the heathens, Caucasian stuff, got 6. The Negroes got 9. And the only reason why sometimes you can't see it is because as soon as you came plopped out of your mother's womb, they're giving you the little 6 kids ain't getting that same one you're getting. Believe you me. A lot of mercury, lead, all that stuff to dumb your ass down. Because they don't want you all the way up. What? Think about it. Why a lot of black people got high blood pressure? Diabetes. Why is this us? Why it looks like it's just laser directed to? Because they don't want us all the way up. They want us all the way down in mind, body, health, and spirit. That's what you don't understand. I'm going to read all your comments at the end. Psalm 111:10. Psalm 111:10. The beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. All who practice it gain sound understanding. Praise of him is everlasting. The beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. All who practice it gain sound understanding. The Most High is not just giving you understanding of his word. Of course, that's the primary. But he's giving you understanding in everything that you need to exist on this flat plane, to be the leaders, to be the kings and queens and rulers and viceroys, warlords of this realm. All who practice it gain sound understanding. He ain't giving this sound understanding to them. He's giving it to you. But since you're not all the way up when it refers to him and what he requires, he's going to let them bring you all the way down or in the middle, floating around in the middle somewhere. So you ain't going to be all the way up. And I see that pyramid, clap sounds go in the pyramid, bird sounds come out. High tech from long time ago. Because a lot of our people were all the way up, and he gives them spiritual high up wisdom. He gives them secular, worldly high up wisdom. He gives them the Israelites were super healthy people. We all the way up in all the areas, not just one area, not just scripture and everything else, physically, mentally, spiritually. We all the way up in all those avenues, not just one. But since you don't want to be all the way up, since you want to be, your desire is to be as the Grecians, the Americans, the Europeans, the Asians, whatever, he said, okay, Deuteronomy 32. You made me jealous by going after the heathens and their gods. I'm going to make you jealous. I'm going to put a foolish nation of no people over you. So just think about it. Do you think that post-Mexican type of people could have made a pyramid, working on frequencies, claps, sounds go in, wave, that's high. It didn't look that high, but it's high. TV ET will tell you that pyramid is high. Them steps is crazy. And the sound go up into those windows, down into the chambers inside that thing, and then bird sounds come back out. How you make that? By being all the way up. And that's what we were. He's so proud of it. It ain't his. If he was talking in front of me, I'd tell him, say, listen, you guys ain't the Mexicans. You're post-Mexicans. You want to be Mexicans. Tacos, forget it. We did it. We did everything. We are the original. Aztecas. I like boxing and stuff, and you see some of those Mexican boxers go, oh, we the Azteca warriors. You're going to see them. You ain't the Azteca warriors. That Negro in front of you is the Azteca warrior. You are post-Columbus. You're the poster child that they painted in all the books and periodicals so that we won't know that all these American Indians, Mexican Indians, Peruvian Indians, El Salvadorian Indians, Panamanian Indians, etc., the Puerto Rican Indians, Tejano Indians, Arab are the Negroes. When you look up in one of the old dictionaries, I think the 18-something Webster Noah dictionary, you look up India, it says Negro. You niggas is just so out of the loop. I'm trying to get you in the loop. I'm proud of my ancestors who made that pyramid. They were all the way up. They were all the way up. They could have not been all the way up with doing everything right, but probably their parents and their parents, some of them were all the way up and gave them that knowledge. So they had that knowledge stored to be able to make that pyramid when you're clapping outside and coming back, trick, 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 trick. You know, little bird. I don't know how to make a bird sound, but trick, 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 whatever, making bird sounds. High tech, because they were all the way up. Okay, Proverbs 1:7. Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. When you fear the Most High, it's the beginning of knowledge. The knowledge of the Most High, the knowledge of what He requires of you. And you think that's all He's going to give you if you're special? That's super important. Don't get it twisted. But you think that's all He's going to give you? He's going to give you the knowledge to control the elements and the earth and to know all the intricate things, not the heathens, you, when you all the way up. Proverbs 1:24, Proverbs 1:24. Since you refuse, talking to you niggas out there, since you refuse, you Christians, you Messianics, got another God, you don't realize Exodus 22, it says, if any of you sacrifice to any other power outside of the one in Exodus 3:14 who said, I am that I am. He said, you're going to be utterly wasted. I'm talking to yous. Proverbs 124, since you refused me when I called and paid no heed when I extended my hand, you spurned all my advice and would not hear my rebuke. I will laugh at your calamities and mock you when terror comes upon you, because they hate knowledge and did not choose to fear the Most High. How many of the Negroes out here hate knowledge and did not choose to fear the Most High? 2/3 of them. That's a lot. Forget about the heathens. It's a lot of our people. And they help us so that we don't go all the way up. We ain't all the way up. So now when we pop out of our mother's womb, they're going to give us that shot because we're in the group. Give them that shot. No. Give them shot. Don't give them shot injection A. Give them injection D. That means down. Yeah. Because we have a lot of our people that hate knowledge. And they didn't choose to fear the Most High. That's how you get knowledge. And if he says, Amos 3, out of all the families of the earth, only Israel has he known. Deuteronomy 10:15, he says, I delighted in their fathers to love them and their seed after them, under the whole heaven, above all the people on the earth, even to this day. So you think he's just going to give you just a little bit of knowledge about little tiny things or one thing? No, he's going to give you knowledge about all the things within this realm so that we can be all the way up. But we're not all the way up because we hate knowledge and we don't choose to fear the Most High. Deuteronomy 7:6. For you are a people consecrated to the Most High, your Lord. Of all the people on the earth, the Most High, your Lord, chose you to be his treasured people. But it was because the Lord favored you and kept the oath he made to your fathers that the Lord freed you with a mighty hand and rescued you from the house of bondage, from the power of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. You can keep thinking Egypt is over there in that fake Middle East, that fake dusty Israel where they need AI and high-tech hydroponics to make things grow in that desert. Nah. The land flowing in milk and honey is the Western Hemisphere. Everything is a lie. The maps are lies, so you'll never know who you are, and where you're going. And they don't want you all the way up. He says in Deuteronomy 7, we are above all the people on the earth. So we're above all the people on the earth if we're fearing him, choosing to fear him, and we don't hate knowledge. Don't you think we're going to be all the way up in everything over all of them? Deuteronomy 4, verses 5 and 6. Deuteronomy 4, verses 5 and 6. See, I have imparted to you laws and rules as the Lord, the Most High, my Lord, has commanded me. Moses is talking. For you to abide by in the land that you are about to enter and occupy. Observe them faithfully. That's the problem. You're not faithful. Observe them faithfully, for that will be proof of your wisdom and discernment. Discernment is knowledge to other people who on hearing all these laws will say, surely that great nation is a wise and discerning people. For what great nation is there that has a God so close at hand as the Lord our God whenever we call upon him? Or what great nation has laws and rules as perfect as all this teaching that I set before you this day? They don't want you all the way up so that you don't recognize that you are you come from a great nation. and that you are great because you're a child of the Most High. You're from the priesthood of the Most High. You're the servant of the Most High. You're the messenger. You're the witness of the Most High. You're the family of the Most High. Do you think they want you all the way up? And don't blame all of them because a lot of you hate knowledge. You know it, you hate knowledge, and you don't choose to fear the Most High. Like that guy Boozy, that rapper, comedian, he says to the Most High, well, who said I can't eat pork? Shoot, 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 shoot. Hate knowledge and don't fear the Most High. And how many followers does he have? Bazillions of them. All you 2/3 niggas. You hate knowledge, and that's how I got the shot as soon as I popped out of my mother's womb, and you got the shot, dumbing us down. So we don't go to the top. We can't get all the way to the top. Like shooting lead and mercury. Why you can't, you're not even 5 minutes old. 2 Samuel 7 verses 22 and 23. 2 Samuel chapter 7 verses 22 verse 23. You are great indeed. This is King David talking to Mosiah, because Mosiah said, I'm going to favor you. I favored you. Pulled you out of the pastures with the sheep. King David said, you are great indeed, O Lord. There is none like you, and there is no other God but you, as we have always heard. See, the problem is, you Messianic Hebrews, you Christians, Negro Christians, because I don't care about the number 6 Christians and stuff. You're pathetic. You're demonic. You're abominable. Oh, yeah, I know. I believe the old and the new, and I read both of them. I know you don't. Did you read 2 Samuel chapter 7? You don't want to listen to the only Hebrew that got the title man after the Most High's heart. Did some stuff. Most High said, no, this is my man. This is my nigga. Did you hear what he said? He's talking to the Most High. You are great indeed, O Lord. There is none like you, and there is no other God. There's no Jesus, no black hat. And Messianic Hebrews, stop saying, oh, I know that he is the Son of God. You don't know that fake book that you believe in. Because in John 1:1, he says, in the beginning was the Word was with God, the Word was God. Calling Jesus God. First was that Colossians said nothing was made without that fake Jesus. And you don't get no understanding in that, what, 1 John 5 or whatever. You know, I know all these because I was an assistant pastor when I was in abominable Christianity many years ago. Glad the Most High said, poof, knocked me right out of that shit. Says he's God. You could fake, you can do that slick talk to these people that don't read. Don't bring it up here. Don't bring it. You can't just say stuff to me that comes from here because I read and study. Most High has allowed me, given me, says those that he gives understanding to those that seek him, that acknowledge him. I acknowledge only him. You're Jesus, Black Yahushua, demon, beast, demon is a God to you. He's your savior. When you read this Tanakh, the only creator, maker, and savior is the Most High. The one in Exodus 3:14 who said, I am that I am. Tell Pharaoh, that nigga, that that's my name. I am. 2 Samuel 7, verses 22 and 23. You are great indeed, O Lord. There is none like you, and there is no other God but you, as we have always heard. And who is like your people, Israel, a unique nation on earth, whom God went and redeemed as his people. Not all the people, just the Israelites, winning renown for himself and doing great and marvelous deeds for them. Not everybody, for them. King David was all the way up. You know he was all the way up. Jeremiah 24:7. Jeremiah 24:7. and I will give them the understanding to acknowledge me. For I am the Lord, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God when they turn back to me with all their hearts. He gives understanding to them that acknowledge him. The only ones that acknowledge him are Torah Tanakh Israelites. Stop saying Messianics and Christians. No, you don't. It's your actions and words. It's usually your actions, but your actions show. You say it, an action. You're saying that. How's this demonic camps? Whatever. I don't even want to say it. I know it. I just don't want to say it correct. Demons. You don't acknowledge him. That's why you don't have understanding. That's why you ain't all the way up. You guys are never going to be all the way up. You're never going to pass basic kindergarten Hebrew 101. You're never going to pass it because you ain't never going to be all the way up. You got another God. You got another Savior. Isaiah 41:12. No. Isaiah 45:15. Israelite. Only among you is the Most High. The one in Exodus 3:14 that said, I am that I am. Only among you. Not the number sixes. I don't care what Christianity says in that fake epistle, a letter, New Testament. The major prophet said, only the Most High is with you. Singular. That's how you're going to be all the way up when you learn to fear him. You got to stop hating knowledge and you have to choose to fear him. That's when you're going to be all the way up. Now to you, number sixes, because I know you're going to watch my video. You're going to either send me a little comment on the video, stupid, good, wow, you say your stupid remarks and your stupid avatars. Or you're going to go on my board, YouTube board that these people can't see and send me something stupid. Well, this is for you. Isaiah 41:12. And all you rest of number sixes and heathens out there. Isaiah 41:12. Those who struggle with you. Remember, this is the history and law book of Israelites, which are the Negroes that have been scattered to the four corners of this flat earth, who only suffer the curse of Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26. Now, those fake imposters over there in that fake amusement park next to that fake pyramid, Egypt, and shit like that. Excuse me. This is our history and law book. So when Isaiah 41:12 says, those who struggle with you, the you is the Israelites, the physical Israelites. Isaiah 41:12, those who struggle with you, less than nothing shall be. The men who battle against you, for I, the Lord, am your God. Remember, we just read that in Isaiah 45. He says, I am your God, your power, who grasps your right hand, who say to you, have no fear, I will be your help. Fear not, O worm Jacob, because he knows in this society, like worm this down. Fear not, O worm Jacob, O men of Israel, I will help you, declare the Most High. When the Most High is helping us, we are all the way up. Don't you want to be all the way up? Like that Fat Joe song. I don't want to be, we don't want to be him, but I'm just saying, when we all the way up. And that's what the Israelites are going to be soon and living in Jacob's trouble. Only the 1/3 that is fearing the Most High and keeping his commandments, that know Ecclesiastes 12:13 for the conclusion of the whole matter, the sole purpose of man is to fear the Most High and keep his commandments. We don't hate knowledge and we choose to fear the Most High. That is when we're going to be all the way up. All right, listen. Let me say this because I don't think all praise to the Most High Creator came in today. He sent me an email on the side. Anuya, remind yourself to put my email, answerisfsina@hotmail.com. In this live chat. So if anybody wants to email me, I don't check my email like religiously, but I check it every couple of days or whatever. And if you have a question or you want to talk or whatever, or get my WhatsApp number where you can send me little stuff like Young King sent me that pyramid, the clapping and the bird sounds coming out, showing me how high tech they were because they were all the way up back then. You can send me little things there. We can communicate, communicate, whatever. So all praise to the Most High Creator sent me a question. He said, yo, can you talk about mamzers again? And I'm putting it in this one so that I don't have to make a specific video just about that, because I did that about that. And this is a sensitive issue with a lot of Israelites. You hear me talking about the heathens all the time, and rightfully so, yes or no? And the devil that the Bible speaks of, every one of them is going into captivity. Jeremiah 30. Amos 9:12. He's going to give us a remnant of Edom and all the heathens called by his name. Isaiah 14. He's going to have mercy on Jacob. That's the new covenant. Mercy. Deuteronomy 10. Joel 2:12. Proverbs 28. Etc., etc., etc. Isaiah 14, 1 and 2. Yes, mercy on Jacob, will yet choose Israel, set them in their own lands. And the strangers that are with them, they're going to take them to their places in the land of the Most High for servants and handmaidens. They're going to take them captives, who captives they were. They're going to rule over their oppressors. That's what's coming. That's what's the next thing on the menu. In Spanish is menu. That's the next thing on the menu. You're going into captivity. Heathens. You're going into captivity. A lot of you guys say, oh, I'm not mean to you guys. I didn't do. Listen, it ain't just the elites and the political people and the super rich and all. It's you guys too. Because you know what? You're only throwing a tantrum right now because of these things they want to go in your arm and stuff like that. It's because it's affecting you. But when they're, you don't know how much bad stuff that these number sixes did to us. You guys just think it's just slavery. Believe me, it's a lot more than just slavery. Medical experimentation on us, experimenting with poisonous drugs, flooding all our towns. That's why you have dams. The dams you think are just made to make electricity. No, the dams were made to flood out entire cities. Just like you see New Orleans, the levees broke. The thing is, you guys believe everything because you guys are not in the loop. You're too busy with Netflix and hookah and whatever else you're into. You don't know you have an enemy. You don't know how demonic and abominable he is. They flooded a lot of these lakes that you see around America and all over the world. They're Negro cities at the bottom of it. Feeding our babies to alligators, putting us in hot boxes in the afternoon, metal boxes with no clothes on, and burning our skins off. Making wallets, shoes, and belts out of our skin. Listen, eating us, picnics and all. Listen, nigga, it ain't just slavery. And you regular Joe heathens, I didn't own a slave. I don't do that. I don't say nigger. I don't. You the niggas. You number six. You one under the chimp. One over the chimp. Panzee in knowledge. DNA series. But you try to say, oh, it's not. No. None of yous have marched on Washington. None of yous have blocked off highways and courthouses. Stop bothering the niggers. Stop telling the cops shooting them. We're going to stop the whole America. You never seen that. You want to know why? Because you're complacent with it. It's good with you as long as they don't bother you. That's the monkeys over there. Come on, let's go shoot some animals and see how they die in the woods. That's all you want to do. You are with them. And guess what? When the elite and the rich say they got knocked off, the middle class and poor go into their spot. You are down with the program. You only, the world is being, and we're not all together. We want to stay separate. Leviticus 20 severed us from all the people. You want to get together now because a lot of you guys know that we are the Israelites. And we don't look favored. We don't want reparations. We don't want a sorry. You had too long to do it. It's not in your heart. You're a demon. Demon 6. You got something coming to you biblically, scripturally. And that's exactly what we want. We want nothing more. We don't want a handshake. We don't want comradeness. We don't want nothing. We just want the decrees of the Most High to get you. And he's gunning for you. All right. So that's the video with that. Now, let me go to all praise to the Most High Creator real quick. I just got a couple things to say. And I'm going to read the comments and we'll call it a day. All praise to the Most High. Said, brother, can you do a video? I did a video on I don't know, it's in there, probably a long time ago, on mamzers and stuff like that. It's a very light topic to some because they say, oh, it's only Israel with Israel. Yes, I'm for Israel with Israel. I'm going to tell you, when I was younger, I grew up around all Hispanic, post-Columbus people, and, I dated girls, not Negroes and stuff like that. Yeah. Thought they were more easy and more, not so much this or whatever. And so I grew up around them. So I married one about 25, 30 years ago. Had kids and so forth. Out of the 4, 2 of my kids, they're growing up already. One is very strong in it. He's the one that makes my lunar calendars. He's very smart. He almost got his PhD. He was writing the doctoral, but since that CV-19 started, his university closed. So he just went and made a business or something. Super smart. He loves the Most High. My other son, too. They're mixed. I was a Christian back then. If I was a Hebrew back then, I would be with a Negro woman. I'm with Negro women now. Those are my wives now. But back then, I didn't know. So I'm sharing something with you. And the thing is that we need to get out of the Most High's way. And we really need to study the scripture. I'm going to tell you, all praises to the Most High. You can go to the beginning of my videos and look, you'll find something on Mamzer. But I'm going to give you this short additive, which you really don't have to give too much anymore if you really know the scriptures. King Solomon is the son of King David. His mother is Bathsheba. The one, Bathsheba. She had another husband. Some of the things that went on, whatever. The Most High ain't mad with David, King David. And the mother of King Solomon is Bathsheba. Solomon, the Most High said this to Solomon. He said, so the union wasn't a perfect union. Even if they could have been both Negro types, Most High, when you're favored and whatever, the Most High makes reprieves, like pardons. You don't make them. So you got to keep your mouth shut. You ain't the creator. So Solomon, the Most High says, some of you guys look at Solomon and say, oh, he had so many wives and concubines. And then at the end of his life, he went after those guys. Yeah, that's what it says. I'm not thinking, but that's Solomon. Don't judge him. And did you read what it says about it? It says he's always protected. It says in 2 Samuel chapter 7, verse 15, but I will never withdraw my favor from him as I withdrew it from Saul, King Saul. So King Solomon had favor of the Most High. That's why I prayed, Psalm 37. Those that seek the Most High seek the favor of the Most High, or the desires of the heart come. The Most High said, I favor King Solomon because he's King David's son. I favor him. And I won't withdraw my favor from Solomon. You read that. I tell you, that's in 2 Samuel, 2 Samuel chapter 7. Read it for yourself. He said, I'm not going to withdraw it. Now, you know, Solomon comes from that union of David and Bathsheba. Not perfect. In your standing, you would say, oh, that's got to be. No, shut your mouth. Who are you telling the Creator what to do? Trump leaves office. He left office. He did pardons. He's a president, which is a business CEO. Both sides are creator. Nope, you go. So you shut your mouth. You just fear the Most High, keep the commandments. So Solomon had a whole bunch of wives and concubines. One of Solomon's concubines is Naamah. Naamah is an Ammonite. The two only foreign non-Israelite women was Naamah and Jezebel. Do you know who Jezebel? Those two. One that was married to Ahab. Two non-Israelite stranger type people. Naamah, one of the concubines of Solomon. Solomon and Naamah had a child. His name is Rehoboam. Let me refresh your memory. King Rehoboam. Only kings ruling over Israel are Israelites. Whether Naamah is an Ammonite. She's a Shemitic person. The Moabites are Shemitic, and all these, they're Shemitic, but they're not from the chosen line. So whether she was a Negro type colored woman, don't matter. She's not an Israelite. And the union, they make King Rehoboam, and he's a king in Israel. You can't be a king if he ain't considered an Israelite. Yo, listen, it's not very hard math. And King Rehoboam is a king of Israel because his father, King Solomon, an Israelite, not born from a perfect union, is an Israelite. So King Rehoboam, doesn't matter his mother's an Ammonite. Not saying, don't get it twisted. I'm not telling, oh, well, I can just go out. I'm not telling you to do none of that. I'm answering a question that was given to me. So King Rehoboam is the king of Israel, of Judah. I say king. Nah, because it's the seed of his father that makes him the king. I know it doesn't fit with a lot of you people, but that's what it is. I'm not saying that, I would want to do that or again or whatever. No. Israel on Israel. But that's what occurred. You guys don't realize Moses marries a Midianite. Yeah, relatives of Abraham and Terah and all that stuff like that, but they're not from the chosen line. Midianites, they're not the people. Midianites, they have another God and stuff like that, right? So Gershom and Eleazar are mamzers. Yeah, but they're named as Levites, priests. They don't got high status as Levites, but they're classified as Levites, and they got their jobs. But they're mixed. And listen, there's a lot of examples like that. I'm not saying to mix. So don't send me a comment. Don't say, oh, you better. The Most High makes exceptions. He does. Like it tells you in Leviticus 19, don't lie, right? But you got the maids lying to the Pharaoh saying the Israelite babies come out. You got Jacob lying to Isaac, saying that he's Esau. Yo, listen, Nick. Yo, you guys don't know the scriptures. The Most High makes exceptions. Who are you to tell him who can't and who can? Israel on Israel, yes, 1,000%. But for those ones that are mixed, just keep your mouth shut. If the Most High chooses them, he chooses them. And Solomon's son is Rehoboam. And I can go on and on and on with other ones. It's not a topic of salvation. Like, I just brought it up because somebody sent me an email about it because it probably bothers them or something about mamzers or something. Don't bother me. You can say, oh, don't bother me because I had that was 30 years ago. It's a long time ago. I was a Christian then. I'm a Torah Israelite now. It's not what time you got in, it's what you're doing with that time. And I'm trying to do with that time correct now. So you got people that, and there's more Japheth and this one and that. Listen, just you make sure you fear the Most High and keep his commandments. A mamzer that fears the Most High and keeps his commandment, follows an Israelite, yo, that's my nigga. And you hate them number sixes that because they hate us. You ain't gonna be working for them secretly. Yo, you on my team. Heathen fathers, Negro mothers, no, you ain't on my team. But I don't even bring that up because that's not a question for me. Most High, let him be the Most High. Gives presidential reprieves and all that. I have nothing to do with that. I'm too busy just trying to fear the Most High and keep the commandments. So all praises to the Most High Creator. Hopefully that helps you out when you watch this video. I'm not going to make a separate video on Mamzer because I did that in the past. I gave you a little snippet of it. And I pray you can understand it or whatever. Again, don't get it twisted. I did not say, take this woman and this woman. I didn't say any of that. All right? Maybe these comments, call it a day. Hopefully this video was edifying to you Hebrews. Okay, we are here for you, King. Another great lesson. All praise the Most High. Beautiful Tanakh. Shalom to all. Alejandro. I had my first on the new job. Okay, calmness. You can't mess up. 160,000. Oh, yeah. All right, yo, I like that work. You putting that work in there, TBET. Yes. Only love, and I'm happy for you. Okay, I'm practicing calmness. Change your tone of voice, clapping my hands out loud. Yes, sir. Send again. Anuya, put my email in there. I'd like to be a real friend, Shalom, brother. Kendrick. Much love, brother. Real, shalom. Shalom, Alejandro. Anuya, shalom, brother. Tracy, if you missed any of the video, watch it when I upload it. All right? If you missed the beginning of it, watch it. All praise the Most High in the room. Tracy, all praise the Most High. I'm in the room tonight. All praise the Most High. Are you in the room? We damn Israelites, Shemitic Hebrews, welcome, all sister. Miss you all. Volcano, flying. All praise the Most High. Nothing can stop us. It's time for the barn. Yep, it's time for the barn. Nathan, Torah dropouts. Yep, Torah dropouts. Step. They Siberian European mix. Yep. They're not the pre-Indians. We are. America is the spot. Yep. Egypt. That's why they got the pyramids and But Vegas or whatever, yo, listen, these niggas, they're liars. No JC, New Testament, being corny. All praise the Most High alone, Creator, the Savior, the Redeemer, the Most High. Wicked, returning. The earth is flat. There ain't no planets. Yep. Yo, listen, when you look up plane routes, yo, you won't believe it. Maybe you'll believe it because you know I ain't lying to you. I have a recreational pilot license. I was into flying when I was younger. I flew Cessna 152s and little recreational planes, little tiny ones, two-seaters. But anyway, you know, the flight plans and flight paths and stuff like that. When you look at the commercial airlines and stuff like that, when they're going from like Australia like to some parts of Europe and whatever, they take stupid routes, like longer routes, because they don't want nobody to fly over the Antarctic because they don't want nobody to see it. Listen, these niggas lie about everything. The maps are wrong. White folks, okay, there's not enough money in the world. Yep, there's not enough money in the world to pay us back. All them lakes you see, most of those lakes and dams was to flood Negro cities, kill us. Don't forget Katrina. They keep doing it. Yeah, wise up. Yep, already checked the flight pass by. Yep, okay. Hopefully this video was edifying. This is new, yes, from Israel. Yo, when we all the way up. Until next time.